Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chigozie Njoko. I am co-founder and CEO at Afiari, and we are building digital infrastructure for supermarkets and physical stores in Africa. Next, next. So typically, imagine a supermarket or a store that has over 5,000 products trying to go online to sell their products. Today, what will happen is that they have a point of sale solution in their store. They probably have inventory. Many of them have manual processes for procurement and purchasing, but most of them do not have a way to actually sell their products online. And this still remains a big dream for many of them. And this is why Afiari is coming along the way. So, every physical store has a limitation of location. This means that for every store that exists, only people that are within that area or within that location can actually shop from them. So many of them want to take advantage of selling online because this will give them access to market and more people. However, managing 5,000 units of products online can be really challenging because you have to figure out your stock management, inventory. You probably need to know how to change prices and all those things. So today what they do is they just have like a website that sort of talks about their businesses, but people really cannot shop from them online seamlessly. So Afiari solution is backed by our research by speaking to over 100 supermarkets and stores. And what we figured out is that these businesses really want to sell their products online, but they have like different systems. So a system for point of sale, no system for procurement, a different system for maybe inventory, and sometimes as well they are using legacy software that is just powered by Ethernet, not internet, Ethernet cables. So once you leave that store, you don't know anything that is happening within that environment as a business owner or as a store owner. So our solution is providing a platform that will enable these supermarkets and stores to automate their offline processes from supply to sales, as well as power online sales via a marketplace. So this means that we are providing a software which will handle supply sales offline, as well as the online platform, and all of this is now what is powering our marketplace. The product works by, first of all, onboarding a merchant, which is like the business owner. So we onboard the merchant and we give them a merchant application where they can handle their back-end processes efficiently. And when they upload their products and everything, they automatically get an online store, which is where customers can really shop from them via this online store. And then we aggregate different stores or different supermarkets and different stores on the marketplace. And this is really how Afiari works today. The way we figured out our market is by looking at the consumers who are going to be shopping from these businesses. So we are targeting fully employed people that live in urban areas or urban regions. And in Nigeria, according to NBS, this number is around 22 million people that are fully employed and can pay for this service. And we also looked at the average shopping of customers that go to these retail stores, and they spend roughly around $20 in a month. So we calculated that by saying if we have a customer for 2 years shopping consistently every month, the value of that customer is going to be around $1,920. Multiplying that by the 20 million people that are in Nigeria today that can afford that service, that would give you about $48 billion in terms of transaction volume. So we also now further down looked at those that are fully employed and living in these urban areas. How many of them really have access to the internet? And coming through NCC's website, we just looked at a way to say, okay, around 80% of this number actually have access to internet, and that brought it to 38 billion. For us, we want to capture about 10% of this number, and that will give us a volume of around $3.8 billion as market value. The model is in two sides. We have first a transaction fee or a service fee that we charge on every transaction. 2% goes to the merchant and 8% goes to users that are buying from the stores. And there's also a cap on the user side. While we have a subscription on the retail software that we are building, which is averaging about $60 per year for the first value, and then we have other packages upwards. We have about 16 merchants today, and we've generated $440 in revenue, and we also have 190 users. Okay, just keep this. So for competition, there are global and local competitors, really. Glovo is like a major competitor right now in Nigeria. The only thing is that because Glovo handles most of their services as food delivery, because they really cannot manage a lot of stores that have large inventory. And the ones they even partnering with ShopRite, they still do not have access to their inventory, meaning that customers' experience with them is still not very good. So the difference between us and them is that we are powering our own by our own software, integrating that to the online platform. Box Commerce is a closest one to us in terms of competition. However, they are operating the model where they give their merchants like single stores like Shopify would do, but they don't necessarily help them in terms of aggregating those stores in one place and enabling sales. Just jump. So our team, I have my co-founder. I am my co-founder at the, co-founders of the business. I focus more on product development, business development, and sales. While my co-founder is the software developer that builds out the whole infrastructure. We also have a team of advisors that we work with to see that we are building a sustainable business. Currently raising $100,000 to enable us to generate $1 million in transaction volume, onboard 300 stores, and generate about $50,000 in revenue. Thank you very much.